all what you're putting in. All your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring?
Hello, happy peoples. Hope you guys are doing awesome. It's good to talk to you. This is the first day it's felt normal in probably almost 2 weeks now, just with all the craziness going on. My goodness. Before we get started with today's video, I did want to say welcome to all the new people. Sometimes you forget, like, there are literally thousands of you guys that have been with us for years, and we still appreciate you, but there's a whole lot of new people that are here, and you might not know who we are or what even this channel is about. So if you're new, welcome. My name is Bert. My wife is Jessica. We have 3 kids, Audrey, Evelyn, Garrett. So we live in North Pole, Alaska, roughly the middle of the state. We try to share our life, our experience. This is just life here in the middle of Alaska from our perspective. We own an HVAC control company. That's what we do for work. So we do heating and ventilation controls for commercial buildings. That's our primary source of income. With that, I don't know. You never know what you're going to see in this vlog. You might see police ride-arounds. You might see storms, you might see wildlife. You don't know here. We want you to relax, just feel like your family, and appreciate you guys taking the time to check in with us. So today, I don't know if you guys realize, but a lot of you guys, of course, saw a lot of the storm stuff. I mean, what? You might not know this, but our governor actually declared a state of emergency and activated the National Guard to help assist with all the craziness that is weather here. My goodness. Matter of fact, leave a comment down below if you are in Wasilla, Palmer, or Anchorage area. Let us know how you guys are doing. So amongst all of the crazy snowfall here, those guys got hit down there with roughly 90-mile-an-hour gusts of wind. I'm told that there was cars getting blown off the road, trucks flipping, airplanes flipping at their small airport in Palmer, and many without power there. Now, we got up to around 14,000 people without power here. In that area, I think there's still some people without power. I'm not sure. Leave a comment down below. Yeah, give us an update if you wouldn't mind. I just would like to make sure you guys are doing okay. Got some snow shoveling still happening here. This is just a very long process, but we're trying to get as much off as we can. I'll touch on that a little bit later. A lot of questions about, like, snow load and when should you shovel your snow, and our Alaskan trusses are like really not that great. They should be able to handle anything. So I'll touch base on that a little bit later. I'm gonna go to my mom and dad's and go check on theirs, on their trusses, and check on their snow load because they're out of town right now. So I'll go do that. I'll bring you guys with me for that. In addition to running our HVAC control company, we've built 7 houses, a duplex, and a shop in the last 15 years on the side. It's kind of a hobby building. I actually really enjoy it. I don't swing every nail myself. Now there's some things that we do sub out, but I'm definitely like to be in the whole design process to make sure everything is right. And every house we've built, we've made tweaks to make them a little bit better. So dealing with some questions on roof, snow load. We'll do that a little bit later, but first let me go see my wife. I think she's out with the girls, and I think they're getting the nails done because we have our trip happening. So they're getting all prettified and all these things. So all right, let's roll out with the day, and I'll send you my wife and see how the girls are doing getting beautified.
Beautiful woman, I felt it deep inside. Beautiful woman, people are talking me down. Beautiful woman, you try to tell me what's right. The road gets longer, you turn all grey into white. Oh, and all the things I didn't say, there's wrecking balls inside my brain. Standing tall with all my faith, empty voices.
What kind of nails did we decide to do?
Let's just shove our hands. Ready?
Disney nails! Okay, so here's Evelyn's.
No, like all three. Let's...
Oh, all three? Okay, here they are. Don't look at my wrinkly crusted nails. Wow! So she's got a little French tip with a little polka dot. I have never gone this crazy on my nails. Cute. We also got pedicures. So we got gift certificates for Christmas. These are so cute. We all just kind of got a little bit different version of a Disney nail. Okay, anyway, here we go.
Look at your thumb.
My thumb?
Yeah.
Wow, look at them with the little minis. So to go grab a bite to eat, go check the mail, do some errands, do all the things. Let's touch in with Bert and Garrett and see what they've got going on.
That is about 2.5 feet right here in this middle section of snow and ice. Definitely need to deal with that. It is less here on the edge, but here in the middle, we've got about 6 more inches of snow and ice. How are we looking up here? Not too shabby. Right over my folks here. Went up in the attic. If you guys remember, for those of you guys who've been around a little while, we did some reinforcing up in the attic at my parents' house. So when you get like trusses here in Alaska, guys, there's a lot of different types of trusses, but there's really 2 categories. You have your engineered trusses and your non-engineered trusses. Like our house and a lot of pretty much every place we built actually has engineered trusses. And here in Alaska, when they engineer your trusses, the minimum load requirements are 50 pounds per square foot. You could go a lot more than that, but that's at least what they are required to maintain. And usually for me, this is just me, I like to look at somewhere around 3 feet of snow, how heavy the snow is for engineered trusses, and right in the range of maybe 2 feet-ish for non-engineered trusses. Your non-engineered trusses are overbuilt, so you can actually have non-engineered trusses that are better than engineered if you just put a lot more meat into it. So here, it's kind of weird. They have like 2x4 basically spans that are 16 inches apart, and we had the engineer come over here and look at it, and the engineer was like, oh, because it was sagging roughly 2 inches when we got to this. Like, oh my goodness. So Steve, my buddy Steve Mead, shout out to him, he had the engineer come out and look at it, and the engineer said this is a suggestion that he had, and Steve just added way extra. It's kind of like John Browning back in the day, firearms manufacturer. He figured out like the minimum strength you need to make a firearm safe, and then he doubled the strength. So that's roughly what Steve did. He figured out what, based off the engineer's requirements, what was needed here, and then he just doubled it. But still, even with that, this definitely needs to get cleared off. It's kind of right at that threshold. It's right around 2.5 feet. I'd feel better, especially if you get like, you know, a foot or 2 foot of snow that rolls in. You'd have lots of roofs coming down. So that's just my general recommendation. Obviously adjust based off of your specific situation, but 3 foot of snow is kind of like my trigger because you could get a whole lot more that shows up like in a very short amount of time. And then 2 foot if you have non-engineered trusses. All right, let me go ahead and send you guys back home, see what the family's got going on.
I burned out like a wandering ember. I shone bright, then my journey was over. What I sought when I ran was back where I began. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home.
We're gonna go sing happy birthday to Mbem.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
22 today?
23.
23? What? 23?
23. Wow.
23.
Wow.
23 big ones.
Hey guys! Thank you guys for coming along with us today. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys like rice hamburger and green beans, because that's what we had for dinner. I really like rice hamburger and green beans. That's just me.
Alrighty guys, well, we are home. Did you have a good day?
Yes, it was very fun.
It was super fun. Got our nails all did. That's a treat. Okay. To be honest, that this is kind of like the first day where it's felt kind of somewhat normal. Like there wasn't like a dire like, oh my goodness, it's tons of snow everywhere. Oh my goodness. What about our roof load? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we don't have power. Like it just has felt like one thing on top of the other. Today kind of felt a little normal.
Yeah.
Our roads are still, it feels like you're driving on a dirt road that has potholes in it when you're driving on the pavement ones. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Douche.
Yeah,
douche,
when we
douche.
were driving there, it was like douche, douche on Badger.
Like it almost, I think, jars me a little bit the way that our roads are right now. But grateful that they're out plowing, that we're actually getting snow removed, and that we are actually able to drive on them, right? We're getting ready to go pack for our trip.
Yep.
We're gonna be leaving soon. Oh my goodness gracious, are you so excited? So excited. But what happened? Tell them what happened.
So, we were supposed to fly to Wasilla for a meet this weekend. Got canceled because of the weather. And it was just very...
Do you know what was happening down there in Anchorage and Wasilla, Palmer area?
I do not.
Exponential wind is what has been happening down there. Trucks were like this with trailers on them, and by the end they were like this. There's signs ripped off. There is airplanes. It's like small airplanes that were turned upside down.
Yeah.
Insane wind. They get more wind than we do, but nothing like that. So they basically, for the safety of everyone down there, because there's tons of places in the Palmer, Wasilla area, primarily, Anchorage not as much, that don't have power. A huge thank you to all the linemen out there that are working so many hours. They are turning and burning. They are trying to get everyone up and operational. There's still people in our area, like out in the bush, that like live further out of town that still don't have power. So hopefully they will be getting them soon. Thank you so much, linemen, for all you're doing, because holy guacamole, that's a lot of work. Anyway, that is the thing. It pretty bummed that her meet got canceled, but
I was really looking forward to it. I had an ending pose for my floor.
oh, for your floor routine, a
Wanna
new
see
ending.
it, guys?
Yeah, do it. Here's her ending pose. Wow, good one. So yeah, but it's all right. Everything works out. We were able to get our flights changed, our rental card canceled, our hotel canceled. So now we're just gonna be leaving a little bit different way, but hopefully still be able to make it down to Florida.
Yeah.
That is our goal. It's truly amazing to see the community of our area definitely pitch in, work together. It's been so neat to see people checking in on people, making sure that they're okay. Our Fairbanks pages, like our Facebook and whatnot, they're like communicating back and forth as far as like, hey, have you been in touch with Bob over here on Moose Mountain, or things like that. Oh my goodness, side note, I posted on my Instagram today, Chicken, Alaska. Yes, we have a place called Chicken, Alaska. Have you ever been there? No. I think my babe might have been. 60 below today. 60 below zero. They're about 1,000 miles away from us. Anyway, side note. But it is truly awesome to be able to see the community all come together. That's part of the really big reason why we love our area so much, is that everyone looks out for everyone. And I don't know, it's just a really good sense of community. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for checking in on us. We super, super appreciate it. We appreciate all of the support and prayers and whatnot when we were going through all the craziness of the snowstorm and all the things. But we're coming out of it, so awesome, awesome. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. Ooh.